Hello everyone, my name is Jawhara. This is my alpha prototype video for my XYZ game. I have titled my game College Life. I have also considered school days for the title, so input is appreciated. My game is not in its final stage. In its final stage, my game will include quite a number of pieces, so to save money on the production costs for the midterm, I have decided to generate a computer demo. The materials included and needed for my game will be the game board. This is a layout, but clearly not the final stage. The player pawns. The 4 decks labeled Student Personality, Academic Advising, Financial Aid, and Chance. All decks descriptions and directions are in the direction PowerPoint. Also needed will be originally created game money, dice, and score sheets. The score sheets are to keep record of earned credits throughout the game. To begin, lay the game board out on a flat surface. Align the player pawns at the start of the game and place the decks of cards in their designated areas. There will be directions on each tile as explained in the direction PowerPoint. I will also share more detail on this later in the game. However, there are 3 main challenge tiles labeled Financial Aid, Academic Advising, and Chance. On the Financial Aid tile, a player can earn money which will be needed throughout the playing of the game. On the Academic tile, a player can earn or lose credits which are also a big part of the game. And on the Chance tile, where the advantage or challenge are random but can greatly impact the course of the game. So here's College Life. As you can see, we have begun the game with the players already aligned at the start. Selection of what player goes first and the order of the turns in the game are in the direction PowerPoint. The first player has rolled a 5 and a 3, so the player will move 8 spaces. This player has landed on a regular tile. A regular tile will look a lot like this. The regular tile will have the challenge or perk causing the player to gain or lose money, and on each regular tile there will also be the amount of credits earned for that landing, which will range from 1 to 6 credits. This player must pay $150 for a college party they threw hypothetically, and they have earned 6 credits this turn, so they will pay $150 to the banker. The next player has rolled a set of 6s, so the player will proceed 12 spaces. This player has landed on a financial aid tile, so they will pick a card from the financial aid deck. As explained before, financial aid cards allow the player to earn money, and this will be stated on the player's card. This card states that the player has earned $15,000 scholarship, so the bank will issue funds accordingly. Money is a big part of this game, seeing that every 30 credits earned, you would have to pay $10,000, as explained in the directions. The next player has rolled a 5 and a 4, so they will proceed 9 spaces. On the 8th space, this player has the choice of continuing forward or going to the left. This player has decided to go to the left. They have landed on a chance space, so they will draw a card from the chance deck. The card will look like this, and this card states that they can trade personality cards with anyone in the game. Now this card can be used right away or held and played later in the game, but only during that player's game. I'm sorry, only during that player's turn. The fourth and final player rolls a 6 and a 4, so they will proceed 10 spaces. They have landed on academic advising, where the player will draw a card from the deck. This card reads, your summer school credits have been applied to your record and has the amount of 9 credits at the bottom. So this player will earn 9 credits and it will be added to their score sheet. The game will continue in this manner, the players rolling dice and following directions and challenges accordingly. They will play gradually until a player has reached the graduation day tile. Side note, notice how the chance tiles are on the shortcuts of the game. They are strategically placed to add the overall complexity and challenges of the game. Once the player has reached the graduation day tile, the player's scores are tallied. If the final credits earned in the game is not equal or greater than the credits needed for that player personality, as you can see on the example player, Jawhara needed 136 credits for their personality. They only earned 122 credits. There are 2 options at this point. Option number 1, they can forfeit, but that's no fun. Option number 2, they can choose to continue the game with the player and credits earned until they've reached the end with enough credits. The most important rule is to have fun. I hope all has enjoyed and all feedback is welcomed and appreciated.